Oh, this is a fantastic sequence. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I am here to react to Death Note Episode 1. This is going to be the first ever anime that I will be reacting to on the channel. Pretty exciting stuff. Pretty original, right? First anime you ever watched, Death Note. No, this isn't the first anime that I will be watching. It is the first anime on the channel that I will be watching though. I've seen a lot of anime in my fair time. Death Note is just one of those really popular anime that has always been on my radar, and I always had plans to watch it, but I just never did. I don't know why. Probably because I already know a lot about Death Note. Like, I'm not blind coming into this. Like I know Light and L. Like I already know some of the characters. I already know there's gonna be a Death Note, and if you write people's name, they die. And that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna be wasting any of your time. If you enjoyed the reaction, hit the like, subscribe. It means a lot to me. And without further ado, let's watch the first episode of Death Note. A Red Apple. I'm noticing they're playing a lot with color in this opening. Like primarily blue and red. And apples. Apples in general, like, represents knowledge. You know, like knowledge, and also the first sin. The monastic music in the back. The Shinigami realm.
おいリュウク、お前もやらないか。たまには仲間に入れよ。
いや、俺はいい。Listen and follow voice of God.
That match cut transition between Ryuk's eyes and Yagami's, I presume.
神の教えに従うべし。さすれば海の恵みは豊かになり、嵐はやってこないだろう。
Really hammering down the religious undertones.
毎日毎日同じことの繰り返し。
まったくくだらねえ。
So Yagami's living a very monotonous life. Rebirth. And I guess that monotonous life is gonna change. And there it is. So I know for a fact that the Death Note does fall down from the sky and then Yagami picks it up. What I don't know is whether this is purely coincidental, or if this has like something to do with fate. Like,
デスノート。直訳で死のノート。
like if Yagami was actually chosen for this role,
使い方。
or if he is just
この
accidentally
ノートに名前を書かれた
got
人
chosen
間
this role.
は死ぬ。くだらない。何が名前を書かれた人間は死ぬだ。
Yagami stepping into the light there, and
どうかしてるな、僕も。各人
But he
物
took it
の顔が
anyway.
頭に入っていないと効果はない。
curiosity. The apple, the fruit of knowledge. Human curiosity is what led the first humans to take the apple.
楽に死なせたり苦しませて死なせたりできるってことか。いたずらもここまで手が込んでくるとまあまあかな。名前を書くと死ぬか。
Ooh. Nice animation cuts there. As expected from someone who directed Attack on Titan later on.
そんなわけあるはずない。
昨日新宿の繁華街で6人もの人を殺傷した通り魔は今なお幼児と保育士8人を人質にこの保育園に立てこもっております。説得を開始する模様です。
40秒で心臓麻痺だったな。
たった今情報が入りました。犯人は保育園内で死亡。犯人は死亡した模様です。
死亡？
Got a little camera shake.
したのではないと強調しております。
デスノート。でも万一これが本物だとしたら、もう一度試してみる価値はある。どうせあんなやつの一人や二人、死んでも誰も何も思わない。
お姉さん、今から俺らと遊ばんない？俺、渋い丸拓を略して渋拓。
He heard his name. His full name.
ならめくって脱がして全部。いいっすか？
決まりだ。デスノート本物だ。
さて、そろそろ行くか。
Oh?
ここはどこ行ったって不毛だぜ。
デスノート落としちまった。
Ah.
またすげえドジしたな。
So I know Ryuk is going to be involved with the Death Note, but I didn't know he was the one who dropped it. Interesting. So did Ryuk purposely drop the Death Note in hopes of someone interesting would pick it up?
何か欲しいものはないの？
別にないよ、母さん。欲しいものは手に入った。
That sudden change. Jeez. And he's laughing too.
気に入ってるようだな。
Oh.
なぜそんなに驚く？そのノートの落とし主、死神のリュークだ。さっきの様子だと、もうそれがただのノートじゃないって分かってるんだろ？
驚いてないよ、リュウク。いや、待ってたよ、リュウク。
Yeah, after seeing it for yourself, at this point you can just believe in anything.
過去にデスノートが人間界に出回った話は、俺も何度か聞いたことがあったが。
Death Notes. There's more than one.
涙ビビってここまで書けない。
覚悟はできてるよ、リュウク。
Hmm.
僕は死神
Interesting.
のノートを分かっていて使った。そして死神が来た。僕はどうなる？魂を取られるのか？
俺はお前に何もしない。人間界の地に着いた時点でノートは人間界のものになる。いらなきゃ他の人間に回せ。その時はお前のデスノートに関する記憶だけ消させてもらう。
じゃあ、
Hmm.
本当にデスノートを使った代償って何もないんだな。
強いて言えば、そのノートを使った人間にしか訪れない苦悩や恐怖。そしてお前
No
が死んだ
catch,
時、
eh?
デスノートを使った人間が天国や地獄に行けると思うな。それだけだ。
Can't go to heaven or hell. Interesting.
何？
リンゴ持ってきたわよ。お隣さんからお裾分け。何こんな暗くして。 目悪くするわよ。
どういうことだ。母さんには見えていないのか。
Ah. How convenient.
それを使うことになったお前だけが
Apples.
俺の姿を見ることができる。もちろん声もお前にしか聞こえない。いわばデスノートは人間ライトと死神リュークをつなぐ絆だ。うまい。
じゃあもう一つ聞くけどなぜ僕を選んだ。
That's the question. That is the question.
すごいぜ人間界のリンゴは。こういうのなんて言うんだ。ジューシー。
質問に答えろ。
選んじゃいない。俺はただノートを落としただけだ。賢い自分が選ばれたとでも思ったのか。
So pure chance, huh?
たまたまこの辺りに落ち、たまたまお
Just
前
a
が拾った。
coincidence.
それだけのことだ。
丁寧に使い方まで書いて間違って落としたなんて言うなよ。
なぜかって退屈だったから。
Aboard Aboard Shinigami. Interesting. All of my questions are answered by Ryuk just being bored. Interesting.
しかし、なんでダンプにはねられたやつしか死因を書いてないんだ。
死因を書かなければ皆心臓麻痺で死ぬ。そこがデスノートの一番いいところだよ、リュウク。
Ah, okay.
すでに主だった犯罪者の名前は書き尽くし、
This entire sequence so far has just been about the two of them having a, I guess a sort of an exposition dialogue between the two about how the Death Note works. Which is fine, by the way. I feel like if you want to do exposition, do it naturally. And so far, I've been enjoying it as well.
殺してしまった。二人もこの僕が。命だ。軽いはずがない。僕に勝手に
No, it should.
人を裁く権利があるのか。
No, you don't.
いつも思ってたことじゃないか。世の中腐っている。腐ってるやつは死んだ方がいい。誰かがやらなくてはいけないんだ。自らの精神や命を犠牲にしてでも。このままじゃいけないんだ。世の中を変えてやる。
Oh, this is a fantastic sequence. Great animation shots. Great sequence.
そして僕が認めた真面目で心の優しい人間だけの世界を作り上げていく。
そんなことしたら性格悪いのお前だけに。
That is true.
僕は日本一と言ってもいいくらいの真面目な優等生だよ。そして僕は新世界の神となる。
Great use of the soundtrack.
面白い。
The slow build up. Beautiful. Again, the red and blue. At least like those are the two primary color that is in the spotlight right now in both openings and endings. Alright, so Death Note episode 1. First impressions, solid episode. Love the music. Love the overall not shot composition, the some of the cinematography, specifically for some of the really dramatic animation cuts when light is just like, like riding. Amazing, fantastic. It works perfectly. The combination, the slowly building tension of the music with the over-the-top dramatic nature of the animation, light just having this inner monologue about becoming God and killing people who deserves to be killed. Great sequence. Not gonna lie, I've seen that sequence many a times before, but actually seeing it in context and not, not being a meme. Powerful stuff. Really great. There's one thing that I want to go back to just a bit. Hang on. Okay. I want to read this. From most of history, the number of humans grew slowly because the birth and death rates were nearly equal. Our numbers and our world transforming technology have reached such frightening proportions that we have become a danger to ourselves. And they mentioned Sagan here. I'm assuming they mean Carl Sagan. And if it is true, is this a real book? Like, is this an actual book that Carl Sagan has wrote? Probably not, but I don't know. I just find it interesting. Reading some, yeah. Okay, so just talking about like human nature and how we are essentially, just hammering down that humans are bad and we need to fix ourselves, and light is supposedly the answer to that. All right. Love how they're using the apple, because that's a very easy symbol to showcase both knowledge and also temptation and sin. And I love the fact that the Death Note itself is like that apple. It is tempting Light to use it. Like it's right there. It's already written on the rules, and Light just reads it and he goes like, I know this is probably a prank, but I'm gonna try it anyways. What's the harm? Let's see what happens. And then he does it, and then all of a sudden he's like, Light just basically develops a god complex in one single episode. That is crazy. Like I don't know what I was expecting. Like I was expecting the first episode to be like a slow build up, because this is a pretty long like show, but nope, we just go straight to the point. Light founds the Death Note, he develops a god complex, and now he's going to use it for good, right? I'm saying on quotations good, because we all know if you hand over these kinds of power to a teenager, you know they're not gonna use it wisely. They might use it wisely at the start, but then things may happen, and then yeah. So I'm looking forward to see how that is going to be developed in the future. let's talk about Ryuk for just a few moments, because I enjoyed him. His presence, I was not expecting his presence to bring this level of entertainment. Like I know he is probably going to steal the show when he shows up, probably. Like that's the first impression that I get. But I didn't expect him to have this sort of humor to him, you know, like he eats the apples for the first time and he's like, tasty. I don't know, that scene just, that was a funny scene to me. And his dynamic with Light, to me, so far has been pretty engaging, and I can't wait to see how they develop more as a duo, because it's like you have this character Light who is just your normal human being, but he's the protagonist and he has this superpower in the palm of his hand, and all he has to do is just write names and then people die, right? There has to be something else, like there has to be like another force to stop him or to keep him in check, like to keep him under control, and I feel like that is what Ryuk's purpose is going to be. Like, I can imagine like in the future, I can imagine like Light doing some crazy shit and then Ryuk's gonna be like, are you sure you're gonna do that? Are you sure that's what you want? Like I can imagine that being the case, like Ryuk being the voice of reason is what I'm trying to get at. I could be wrong, but first episode impressions, that's what I'm getting at. But then again, Ryuk just admits that he's just doing this because he's bored. So maybe he's not even gonna do anything. Maybe he's just gonna be a bystander. Like maybe he's just gonna be watching in the distance, like seeing how far the madness is going to go. Like how far Light is going to take this Death Note with him. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how much their dynamic's gonna grow. Now, as for Light himself, I don't have much to say other than this is a character who has his own ideology, who has like his own point of view, his own thinking of this world, and it feels like nothing is going to change that. Like Light is one of those people who, if he has something on his mind, then I don't think there's anything in the world that is going to change it. Like he is dead center on the fact that he is going to cleanse this world of evil. Now I can only imagine how many episodes it's going to take until Light abuses that power. Because it's bound to happen, right? You're bound to abuse a power like that. Like when it's enough. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to see how much Light develops as a character, how he is going to progress throughout the series, and I want to see how far his ideology is going to take him. Like, is he going to stay true to his character, or is he gonna change? And when I say change, it can either be for better or for worse. Let's see, anything else? Nope. I feel like that's pretty much it. I mean, we already pretty much set the ground rules for the Death Note. We already introduced our main characters, and I don't know where else to go from now. I guess we're gonna be continuing our exploration on how Light is using his powers, using his Death Note, and yes, that's pretty much it. I got nothing else to say. Like, that's pretty much it. I guess that's it for the discussion. Thank you all so much for sticking towards the end of this video. If you enjoyed the reaction and the discussion, once again, hit the like, subscribe, and share my video to the world so everybody knows that I exist. Happy holidays, everybody. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Take care.